Okay, that's kind of funny, Alyssera. You asked where Gary was right after he already posted. Just saying, man. How's it going, Thomas? Even more of an empty... What? What do you mean, an empty world than Skyrim? This isn't really an empty world, dude. Have you ever actually seen Outer Worlds? Doesn't seem very empty to me. But then again, maybe I haven't seen enough of it to make that judgment fully. Alright, I'm currently live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and DLive. We should be good to go. Ah, whoops. Okay, here we go. What do you mean it's a bloody empty world? Alright, we'll see. I'm definitely seeing a lot of emptiness right here. Pipes. Decorative machinery. There's my AI partner right there. I just made the robots kill each other by targeting each other as enemies, which was hilarious. And now I gotta make a choice. Oh, Gary, you did it now. He doesn't like it when you just say something's alright. They got Metalist's gel. Okay, it's time to make the choice. Ah, look at that thing. Wait, no. Where's the frickin'... Where's my knife at? Let me get my frickin' knife out here. So you're comparing classical music to God, huh? This is a lot. This is a lot about you, about you, friend. 73, 73. Yep, that one is definitely the better one. Actually, I'm probably gonna need these. So forget it. Alright, let's get to it.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
I know. Is there something you wanted to tell me?
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yeah, I just had fancy steak loin, top quality, A5 grade A meat. It was alright. I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how.
Yeah, totally not Skyrim. We're swimming in action.
They don't deserve to be punished.
You do realize there are robot corpses all over the place, right? There was action before. Just like in Skyrim, once you kill everyone, well, what do you expect? For there to be new enemies pouring in? Oh yes, because if I start a live stream on a Doom level where I killed every demon in the previous level, and then I just walk through the level and there are corpses and there's no action, you're gonna say that Doom sucks, right, Alyssera? You're not making a good argument. I think, okay, Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power. The deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Thomas, do you mean one to Let's Play? Because I'm probably going to be stepped up with Outer Worlds for a while. Like I said, Elisera, if I had just played a Doom level where I killed every last monster in there, then yeah, there's not going to be much action until I get to the next level. I see your point. Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those
Honestly, I don't.
come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
To be honest, I think Edgewater is better off dead. I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Well, Thomas, odds are you're going to be waiting for quite a while because I have been recording a lot in advance because there are off days where I can't record whatsoever, and, you know, I'm just preparing for certain situations in which I can't record at all for a while. I do get to your one recommended one, HXTRC, I think that's what it's called. That's up next because I just beat the Doom Tribute Project, and the next slot after that is that. But at some point I start playing PlayStation Doom also, so it's going to be backlogged for a while, sorry. I'm glad you did, I like hearing from you. I'm glad you did, I like hearing from you, even if I completely disagree.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Sure thing. Always good to give affirmation. At least she seems like a human, not a tryhard. Okay. Before I do this, Spacious Choice is like Sirius Cybernetics Corporation of non-automatic made it. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll override this save because this is the end-all be-all. This is where I choose. This is where it all comes to this. Redirect power. Warning, safety failures detected, high likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Do you want to continue? Continue. Jazz was a step towards rock. Inserted percussion instrument as the drum kit. Also highlighted the brass more, but it was still 90% classical, which is why people loved it. Well, people love rock too. I mean, you can't really just say, well, classical music is just better. Redirect power to Edgewater. Redirect power to Botanical Laboratory. Sorry, I gotta do what I gotta do. Edgewater is kinda crooked. I feel sympathy for the people there. I hope they find a way. But we need to tear this down. I hate to say it. Master, power successfully redirected to Botanical Laboratory. Edgewater power regulator is now safe to remove. Botanical Laboratory is now operating at optimal efficiency. Additional structural damage detected. Permanent power failure detected in Edgewater. Notice, blatant disregard for Spatial Choice's property has been logged. Please report this to your designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. Thank you for serving the Spacious Choice family. Well, I made my choice. I hope she's okay with that. Are you okay with my decision?
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
They should come to the deserters' side. I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother. Thomas seemed very fond of you. If you don't get that in the Hitchhikers of the Galaxy, there's an organization called the Sirius Cybernetics Corporation. Ah, I see. If I'm being honest, my mind went somewhere else. Thomas seemed very fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
I've not lately seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush. Are you sure? He nearly fell over when he saw you. The tool he was thinking with it was definitely not a wrench. Oh, are you sure? He nearly fell over when he saw you.
He never told me a word to that effect. And since he didn't, I didn't have to say nothing about feeling different. And nothing had to get weird. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
general gag with them is that their goods are so inherently faulty that the only portion of the company to show a consistent profit in the storyline's time frame is the complaints division. Oh, that's funny. Alright.
Something you need?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Ouch. You mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
I see. That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff.
Shut up, Alyssa.
Better to raise me on his time.
You do realize this is an RPG, right? Come on, man. Seriously, though. I'll get to the action, don't worry. I've stopped talking to her. Maybe this will make you happy, man. The enemy seeks to destroy... Yeah, and you wanted me to play Pokemon Moon. How long did that take to get into the first Pokemon battle? That's what I thought. Don't worry, there's probably going to be some action here. Like, right now. Crap, and it's still loading, so there's kind of a lot of lag here. Oh, crap. Well, that's not good. You wanted your action. Here's your freaking action, man. Oh, crap. Damn it. I thought they were programmed to kill each other. How come they're not seeing each other as a target? They should be killing each other right now. It's messed up. So much for that, huh? Ah, I see. Programmed personalities unsuitable to their purpose. That kind of sounds like, Aperture Science. Funny. You're funny, man. Oh, crap. Oh, good. Parvati came too. Oh, right. It's right here. That's an exploration bonus. Have you never seen the Fallout games? You get experience for finding new towns. How's that much different? Yeah, you could say it's a little wonky, but it's an exploration bonus. How's it going, Master Phone? Welcome to the live stream. Unfortunately, the game seems to have a little bit of trouble loading in at first. I wonder what the game wants me to do next. Journal, come to power. Return to Reed, you diverted Edgewater's power to the botanical lab. Reed must be furious. Yeah, that's lovely. So I want to return to the guy who probably wants me dead. That's a smart idea, eh, Gary? Those robots might be on a separate network from the ones you reprogrammed. I can't imagine they would be. You would think they'd all be on the same network, considering they're in the same power plant. What reason would there be to put them in a separate network? To be protected from sabotage? Spectrum vodka, a glass for every glass. They're gonna be out for blood. I've got a bad feeling about this. Huh, look at that. Looks like the townfolk aren't too happy.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm coming back here. Or maybe Gary's... Gary's just a nice guy. Everybody likes Gary. He looks unhappy. Has to load.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
You really want me to know? It's not personal. I don't owe you an explanation to teach you a lesson. I guess this is the one that's closest. I just want to say because your town is kind of crooked, to teach you a lesson.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
You're all slaves to Spacer's choice. I'm liberating you. Life is full of betrayals. I'm just the recent one. You're a horrible person. You deserve it. Adelaide had the right idea. I had to make you see that. You're all slave. You know, this is probably the best one.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated.
Do you have any idea what they're doing to you?
Whatever you are hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator. Okay, I guess this'll do.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Wow, that was easier than I thought, eh? T&L makes the best gear for your friends and family. Your companion is leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Cool. Well, I got new skill points. Let's see. Let's go with range. Gonna need that if I run into any fights. Maybe dialogue? Sure, why not? Eh, it looks good, right? Except. Perks. Pack mule, increase your carrying capacity. A few bits more. Additional ammo stock. Nah. Not on vendors. XP from companion kills, vendor prices. Base health. That could probably help me. Damage when alone in party. Walk speed. Sprint speed. Health. I'm going... Oh, wait, I have no perks. Whoops. But she does. SCC doors are programmed with a cheerful, self-satisfied, and sunny disposition. It's their pleasure to open them for you in close skin with the satisfaction and knowledge of a job well done. That's kind of funny. Threat generated. Threat generated. Huh. Less likely to attack. Making them more likely to attack. Healthy. Well, having her still be alive would probably help. No. Accept. Apply. Thank you. Thank you for ordering your guards to stand down. I really appreciate it. Wouldn't want to have to kill them all. Probably get killed by them. Who knows? Yeah, I'd probably kill them, yeah. I'm definitely not saying that they'd probably slaughter me or anything. Yeah, no, I'm very confident. I assure you. Well, I got what I came here for. I'm sorry it had to come to this, sir. But I did what I had to. Everything is going my way. Fortunately, it's not going so well for them. But they'll have to find another way, won't they? Actually, can I do that other quest? Die Robot, Companion Quest, the Illustrated Manual. Was passed. Resident Community, directly north. He's marked the location on your map. You know, I may as well do this one. Their drinks, machines, dispense anti-tea, irrespective of what their scan system thinks you'd want. Well, that's interesting. Not really sure what anti-tea is. Well, tea is meant to calm you down, so I guess they dispense coffee? Like coffee mixed with an energy drink? Is that anti-tea? Then again, certain teas do have caffeine in them, so I guess... I don't even know what the opposite of tea would be. Oh well. Manti pillar examined. Right. Oh, crap. Why did it send me to this side if it was over on that side? That seems stupid, doesn't it? I'll admit, that may be a flaw. Just slightly. It should have tasked me to go to the door that is the closest to my objective. It should have tasked me to go to the door that is the closest to my objective, not the one that's just the closest to me. I'm just saying. Would have been a lot easier. Oh well. Pretty sure Ilisara's long gone because he said he was only going to be here for 10 minutes. Which means when the game actually does get into action, he won't be around for it. Oh well. I still got you guys. I got Thomas and Gary and probably Masterphone. Fair enough. Abandoned outpost discovered. Oh great, marauders. Didn't expect to find them here. Perhaps I should have. Uh-oh. Not bad. Not good. Oh, not good. Not good at all. Damn it. Ah, that was bad. Ah, I see. Dishwater. So it's just designed to be as foul as possible? Frick, come on. Thank you. Damn it. I didn't quick save in a little while. That was my bad. I'll have to make sure I'm prepared this time. And of course it has to load the next area too. Yep. Knew it. It seems to have a pseudo open world in that I don't think it can actually stream things in an actual open world sense. I think it has to load chunks every so often. That seems to make more sense. Although it tries to do it in a way that's as seamless as possible. That's the way I see it. Perhaps it's not really optimized for open worlds as well. But again, I'm not sure. How many open world games are there for the Unreal Engine? I'm not really sure. I can think of games for the Unreal Engine, but they're not exactly open. There you go, buddy. Here you go, buddy. Oh boy. Oh frickin' boy. Well, this is the action that Ilisara wanted. A little late for him, huh?
I smell blood.
What the hell? Take this.
You can handle this.
Oh crap. Damn it all. Damn it all. Never decide when the appropriate moment would be for scented air. Okay. Cool. You know what? Maybe I should just read that. I've never actually read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm sure there's an audiobook of it somewhere, though. I prefer... I'm an audio learner more than a reading one, if that makes any sense. You okay, Pravati? I don't remember what her name is. Ah, damn it. That was my bad. I ran right into it, literally. I need to be better about this. Not so good. Well, the Spacer's Choice Moon is pretty much summing me up. Come on. You can't run and reload at the same time? Take this. Heh. Crap. Crap, come on. There we go. Come on. Oh, great. Pravati's down for the count. That's just brilliant. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see their point. But I've got some points, too. How would you like to see them? Oh, crap. I'm in trouble, aren't I? Let's just use this. There we go. Yep, that'll work. Cheesy and upbeat tone when the crew's death seems imminent. Wow. That is messed up, isn't it? Take this. There you go. Is it over? I freaking hope so. Well, Pravati's back on her feet, so... Okay. Sorry about that. I may have screwed up and it took a little longer than it should have, but... yeah, I'm okay now. Excellent. What the hell? Is it actually in the building? I can't tell. Okay, it is. Yeah, it's just behind a door. Simple as that, right? Just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want these books marauding in a contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave by the river. I guess I'm going down to the river to look for books. Isn't that nice? Messages. When life gives you lemons, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. What? I don't think they understand the meaning of that phrase. We're gonna give you a free trial to hell. Yeah, they definitely misunderstood that phrase. Ah, look at that. Bingo. I'm getting some cash and some ammo. Yeah, isn't that just beautiful? It better still be in there. I better not find a note that says, whoops, never mind, I stashed it somewhere else. Wouldn't that be funny? And annoying. You know, if I knew it was there, I could have just gone straight there. I guess this, in a way, does make it more replayable, because if you knew it was if you knew it was there already, you could have just skipped this and went straight to it. In fact, I wonder if he has different dialogue if you already have it before you even meet up with him. Wouldn't that be funny? Now that would actually be funny. In my opinion. I suppose different people find different things funny, right? Spacer's Cha. What the hell even is that? You know what? Don't want to know. Oh, crap. Run. Dude. Run. Now. Okay, good. They didn't see me. I mean, I want to fight them, don't get me wrong. I just wanted to save first. Your eyes and your face. There you go. Here you go, punk. How does that feel, huh? Oh, crap.
That's the last of them.
Huh. Well done. Their elevators are paranoid. What? What are they paranoid of? Breaking down? Or are they just paranoid of everything in general? I don't know. That person looks pretty heavy. What if I can't support them? I'm probably not very greased up, am I? The illustrated manual. Ooh, this is pretty, isn't it? Shame Sir left. Oh, crap. Can you actually disarm those? Because that would be great if you could. It's not the worst unless it's the Borst worst. Again, they misunderstand words. Why would you want it to be the worst? Do you not understand how words logically go? That is pretty. Especially the refractive effect. I love it. This whole game is beautiful. Have I beaten that into the ground yet? Because it is. It's pretty. Is that a turret? Or is the landmine the freaking enemy? No, it's not. You know what? I'm just going to shoot it. I'm just going to whip out my gun, my pistol. I'm going to shoot it. Boom. That way, it doesn't blow up in my face. Then again, I could have just taken the damage and accepted it. Don't die or you'll be dead. Good tip. You know what's another good tip, Gary? To defeat the cyber demon, shoot it until it dies. I mean, come on. Bingo. Huh, I leveled up. Nice. Then again, I've been leveling up. It probably helped that I was fighting enemies on the way here. Dialogue. Dodge. Block. Interesting. Cool. Alright then. You know what? I think I'll add some to this. Because lock picking is, you know, it's kind of helpful, right? Now I can get an extra perk. I think I'm going to add it to my base health. Because I really freaking need it. Bingo, baby! The heck is that? Well, there are enemies right outside, but they probably don't matter too much. In fact, I could probably just quick travel the rest of the way there, right? You cannot fast travel while near hostilities. Crap, of course not. You cannot fast travel near hostilities. Bling. Huh. I can just melee with my weapon. I don't need a dedicated melee weapon if I'm just dealing with scrags or something. Silly me. Yes, fast travel. Wait, that was probably a bad idea, wasn't it? I quick traveled to the wrong thing, didn't I? Whoops. Whoops. You cannot fast travel near hostilities. Of course not. That was bad. On so many levels. That was the opposite of what I should have wanted to do. Wait, what? Why is there an objective here? That doesn't make any sense. You found the journal. Return to the Vicar. Oh, well, okay. Huh. My bad. Ah, the journal probably tells me where he actually left it, right? So I'm still not done. But at least it's in Edgewater. Should be relatively free of hostility. How's it going, Paradise? I'm surprised the town just... They don't have every gun pointed at me for what I did. They're taking it surprisingly well. Heck, it's like business has returned to normal around here. Doesn't make any sense. You'd think their way of life would be screwed up. There would be riots in the streets. Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh well. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Hello.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance. I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient, then.
These people are sick and overworked. Things had to change. Adelaide's people are healthy and living as they want. Welcome to freedom.
Huh. Freedom. Indeed. These workers are tame as cysty pigs in a slaughterhouse. They'll just mill about confused and wait for orders. You took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers. I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance. Either way, I'm fascinated.
They operate on a time perception equation that allows them to see the future and know where you want to be by the time you get to them. Oh, that's interesting. I've got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Well, then effing learn, pal.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Okay. You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it, you just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers.
So you actually wanted to read
I became
it.
so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Ilisera, I just finished fighting something. So you have perfect timing, I must say. At least you have your mission here to give your life a meaningful purpose. Why did you think the book was to be some kind of cosmic retribution? At least you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no
Ask
greater
Gary, he'll
meaning
tell you.
than
There was action when you were
proselytizing to a bunch
gone.
of feeble-minded
I'm not even
wretches.
kidding.
Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aether Wave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Sounds good. You almost remind me of a Captain Kirk kind of thing. Could be a beneficial arrangement. You need to run out of town. I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
Ah, so you are like a Star Trek guy.
I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Yep, definitely a Star Trek guy. Sounds good. That all part of your vicar training, spiritual counseling, or even a real vicar? I'm not sure I'm in the market for hacking, brawling vicar, maybe some other time. Okay. That all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Okay. You aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind.
Very funny,
It is my
Dilsert.
esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
I see your sense of humor is spot on. Vicar Max can now join the party. Oh, you can get more than one companion at a time? That's freaking awesome. That ought to help me with fights. The fights that Ilisera is conveniently never around for because... convenience. Okay, Die Robot. Frick, find the 3 volumes. There it is. My bad. I took on the wrong one. Well, at least I got a new companion out of this one. So, That's pretty good, I think. Frick. Sealed. Ah, damn it. Ah, here we go. What the hell? Okay, that's completely sealed. Sealed, sealed. What, is this uncompletable now? Oh, no. You just have to go around it. What the hell? I guess I gotta go upstairs. I'm telling you, Illicera, there was action when you were gone. And I'm not just blowing smoke here. Engineering Volume 2. What the hell? Okay, nobody's seeing me, right? Oh, here we go. It just wasn't loaded in properly. My bad. I just shut off their power and doomed them. You really think I care if I steal from them? What's that gonna do at this point, right? Oh, right, you're my companion. For some reason I thought I pissed off the town. Okay, let's go. Don't worry, Illicera. Things will open up. Indentured servants are free, anarchy soon follows. Oh, okay. The Dissident Hunter. Monthly subscription. Subscribe at the rate of 20 bits per year. Cute. So you get to pay for propaganda. 2 in a row. What do you mean 2 in a row? Two what in a row? Your mom jokes in a row? Alright, let's get to it. Seems like half my messages aren't getting through to your mom jokes. All you said is, so is your mom. That your mom is good for your health? That's not even a good joke. I honestly don't understand what kind of joke you were trying to make. Well, it's unfortunate for you, Illicera, that I already killed the enemies in this area. So I guess we'll have to go back to that analogy of me having completed a Doom level and killed all the enemies and go back and scavenge for stuff. Oh. Ah. Yeah, that one didn't get through. Oh, it's up there. It's up there, in the stars. Hear that? Some nasty creatures. Ah, screw it. They're not worth it. Open up the cookie jar. Oh, that's funny. Huh. Oh, yeah. I think he said that 2 of them would suffice. What happens if you get the 3rd one? Does it give him a perk or something? I don't know, Illicera. I don't know why they're for the Homer and Sickle. The wonders of the YouTube D-delay. You mean the DDD delay. Kono DDD! Okay. We're streaming it, you're not allowed to say these. I said Homer and Sickle. I didn't say communism. Just saying. And if you notice, I am using a very BA version of it. Return to Thomas. At least one is in the community center, and then another used to be in Edgewater. You found the 2nd, you found the 3rd. Huh, cool. I found the 3rd one already, apparently. Without even realizing it. You see, that's Illicera. You'll notice that I purposefully mispronounce the words to confuse the algorithm, because they don't understand context. So if I say that I'm mowing down Patsy's, you know, the not rest of that, I don't want to stir up their algorithm, so I purposefully mispronounce it. I have to make myself sound like an idiot just so YouTube won't get the wrong idea on things. And even if they did manually see it, they would understand that the context is not malicious.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yeah, because you definitely wouldn't report me. I definitely trust you more than I trust them. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
It took you long enough. I'm just going to assume you're awkward. Part 1, found in the Community Center archives.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years.
Maybe he's the tank engine.
Going through all that trouble. One data pad's enough to guide me down my newfound path. Just remember, I got something saved for you if you find me all 3.
Notice how this guy's named Thomas too. Hold on, but wait, there's more.
Well, don't keep me in
Billy
suspense.
Mays here. But wait, there's more. Part 2, found in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
I guess my humor is about as good as yours, eh, Tommy? Hold on, but wait, there's more.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Wow, I'm not even going to repeat that, Elisera. You should be ashamed of yourself. The elusive Part 3. Someone stashed it away inside the old geothermal plant.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
Oh no, That's
a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
He's got a crush on her.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Awesome. I want to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about?
Yep, he's
they're my family.
Widwov.
At least I think of them that way.
You know what this means?
I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
Okay, fine. Elisera is going to complain. I guess we can get into the action now. Fine. Let's go to my ship. I can finally take off and head towards the stars. What did you want to sing, Elisera? I hate to ask. Hey everybody, get the news, get around about a guy named Butcher Pete. Old Pete just flew in through this town and he's chopping up all the women's meat. How's that for a song? Baby, baby,
Is this your
baby.
ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine.
She is gushing over it.
Crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Screw it, come with me. Those deserters left Edgewater behind, nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Parvati, I've already decided from the beginning. You're coming with me. I'm glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Yes.
I got a captain.
Well done. You are the ship's engineer. Welcome aboard. And you are the computer guy. I'm gonna call you Kirk. You look like a Kirk. Yes, she is, Gary, and I'm happy to give it to her. She's such a nice girl. I'm loving her already. She's definitely not like some characters you see far too many of that have to act like they're completely gritty, you know, they've got something to prove. Nope. She's a gushing nerd, and I love her already. You know, you can kill 3 demons in Doom by the time you open the door.
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
What? That was dark. That just got dark fast.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Oh, I'll be back. Sorry, I mean, if I'm gonna tell someone I'll be back, I may as well do it in the Terminator voice, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Gary? We must get to the power regulator. What are you making a reference to, Elisera? Because I think I know what you're referring to, but I can't tell. Oh, Seth Green. I see. Oh, CBT, I did play a Let's Play of God of War for the PSP. Didn't get very many views, though. Maybe I'll go back to it someday. We're ready to go.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Are you ready to take off Gary into the stars? Unfortunately, I don't have a PS4. Unless you'd like to donate one to me. I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
How about ideal
I'm
parameters?
prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's do it. Hold on, I need to take care of something. I don't want to leave just yet. Or at least not without making another manual save. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. I am ready to leave now.
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters.
Ah.
Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Well, I didn't completely get through Resistance Retribution. Unfortunately, the game just irreparably crashes. It just goes black. Indeed, Gary. I have the comm. Warp 7, engage. Full speed ahead. Let's get out of here. Make it so. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Our journey through the stars has begun. Finally, the game is going to open up. For real. It is a space station.
Communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Really? Good. I've been wanting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Yeah, no kidding.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
No. I've been feeling a little lightheaded, also I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
That's actually good. It's a
What you saw
superpower.
in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Damn right. I've already got a crew.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
Got it, friend.
Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Sounds good to me. Okay, why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Slow down, you're asking me to get involved with the black market, or I could put a couple light years between me and Halcyon. Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay? Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Wonderful.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
I see. Okay, right, the black marketeer. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether? Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design.
Thanks,
Cutting-edge
CBT.
Technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm
Awesome.
sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Yeah, that's great, pal. Yeah, I try not to be the obnoxious kind that just screams in an attempt to sound fake. I try to make my reactions relatively genuine. That's not to say that the screamers are all fakers. I'm sure, some of them are probably trying to imitate certain people. I won't name names, but, you want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
Ah.
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last.
You know what this means, Gary?
Very
I get to be the
simply,
spy.
The holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
I'll put it to good use. You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
I see.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Indeed. Could I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
I'm the one who showed you that animation, Gary.
The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Okay. How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
With science! I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Wow, that's
And
just
remember,
rude, isn't it, Gary?
Don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The
That's
board's
just-
only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Elsir's just being rude.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
He's calling me an NPC, isn't he? Got it. Leaves conversation. Okay. It's finally over. Now then. Let us depart. Oh, well, it's right there. Cool. Right, the Groundbreaker. What remains of First Colony ship. Captained and run by descendants. I think that's where he said we needed to go? Right? Welcome to the system map. Special points of interest you may have discovered. Map journal. Passage to anywhere. Speak Groundbreaker. Retrieve the holographics. Okay, let's go there.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Okay.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment. Got a minute to talk? I'd like to learn more about the colony. I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Oh, okay. Tell me a joke.
Why are obtuse angles so depressed? Because they are never right.
Funny. That's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
She reminds me of GLaDOS. Talk to you later.
I'll be here.
Can we talk?
Well, I'm surprised you're still here, Alicera. You said you would only be here for 10 minutes, but I guess you just
Hey, Captain.
couldn't
I
keep
heard
away.
that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Sure.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Okay, see ya, Alicera. Have a good one. Thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Sure, we could have it over at engineering now. Are you asking to leave my crew and join hers? Sure, we could have her over at engineering right now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Good.
Did you want to talk about something else?
Nah, we're good. I think it's time you move along, Pervetti.
What? You want me to...
Wait, what the? Oh, on second thought, I still need you.
Oh.
Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. That's not what I meant.
Please avoid damaging yourself.
That was, very unfortunate. Huh, you may select up to 2 companions to accompany you. Well, I only have 2 of them right now, so,
Or others while you are out.
Very funny, Gary. Pretty good turn of phrase. I can't stay away from nuts, though. Peanut butter is my crack. But that's beside the point. Cool. Hello. Who are you? You know what? I don't care. I've done enough talking. Sorry to be so callous, but I really must be on my way. It's giving me a Mass Effect vibe now. I guess that's good, right? Everyone's socially awkward in this game, aren't they, Gary? They just have to recollect their thoughts.
Identification, please.
Presents Hawthorne's ID. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But
Lovely.
we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
I'd say it's more like a rocket machine gun. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Okay. Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Really? Great, I'll talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
What? Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sick bay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, not really. I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade.
Got it. Make sure you bring an empty belly. See you around.
Be seeing you.
Okay, I'm going to save. I'm actually going to make a new manual save. And I want to see what happens if you reload to a quick save and then tell them your actual name. I want to see if that changes anything. I'm guessing it doesn't, but you never know, right? I just want to see what will happen. Because he impounded my ship because he thinks I'm Hawthorne. Which is very unfortunate. Actually, I don't even have ID. I'm not sure how that would work.
Identification.
My name's Hank Hill. It's my first time speaking. It's my first time here. I don't know if I'd call it a shotgun.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Yeah.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day.
So this is unavoidable.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Well, isn't that...
Lovely. Okay. So, it wasn't just something I said. Yeah, but I'd compare it to more like the split missile. Crap, I forgot what it's called. Have you ever played or heard of a game called Raptor Call of the Shadows, Thomas? I think there's a weapon called dummy missiles or something. It spreads two of them off the side of your ship. They sort of spread out a little bit. It can help with dealing with a crowd, since, you know, you also fire your bullets in addition to extra missiles and all that crap. Pick up Marted ID cartridge. Oh, okay, cool. New Star Wars looks pretty cool. Yeah, but unfortunately, ever since The Last Jedi, I'm very skeptical on if they can actually pull it off. I hate to say it. I mean, yeah, J.J. Abrams is okay, but I'm not sure if he's anywhere near good enough to fix that kind of screw-up, you know? Maybe that's just me. Okay, where's the main quest? Inform you the ship has been impounded by order of the board. Okay, where am I going to find that? It'd be nice if they could just let you set a single one to active.
No, seriously.
Oh, Gladys, the board. Bedford is over there. I guess I better clear up the impounding first.
Damn, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters.
I mean, I hope.
Now I've heard everything.
I hope the Rise of Skywalker is good, but considering they're just bringing back frickin' Palpatine, I get the feeling that J.J. Abrams is going to do what he did with The Force Awakens and basically just copy plot elements from previous Star Wars movies. And I thought The Force Awakens was okay. I thought Finn was definitely my favorite character until The Last Jedi kind of screwed him over by making him accomplish literally nothing, but, you know, I thought Finn was a good character. But I'm not sure if this one will have much for the characters besides, of course, Rey, because everyone has to be Rey. Oh, Odom Bedford.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts.
Yep, there we go.
Lots of unsavory types about.
Indeed. Hi, I need to get something settled out. Good to see you.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
The Star Wars Finn, not the Adventure Times
Something
Finn.
happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Unfortunately, he died in an accident. I'm going to give me back my ship. Alex isn't important. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
He's pretending to care. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
He was your friend and you wanted to
have
impound his
you
ship?
must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
I didn't check. I really wouldn't know.
It must have been lost with Alex then. One more tragedy to top the pile.
I thought he was BSing.
How did he die?
You really want to know? The idiot stood too close. He was eaten up alive. Trust me, you don't want to know the details. He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh. Awful business, that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the
Wow, this was
inconvenience.
convenient.
However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Why do you think I know anything about Wells? Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
I've heard about him, but I haven't seen him. Why do you think I know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Yeah, you're out of luck there, pal. Alex never mentioned Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Don't worry, I'll be...
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I wouldn't worry about that. I'm going to be dismantling the board soon enough. What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
You're Moby Dick. Yeah, apparently he did. He just cleared the flag. Well, that was easy, wasn't it, Gary? You'd think, oh, you're going to go through some epic quest to get your ship unimpounded, and you're stuck here until you do it. Nope. Just like that. Funny, right? All right. I can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Oh, he's very understanding about this. Okay, we're leaving. I wonder if this was done on purpose to serve as a sort of, what's that word? Subversion. Not like Ryan Johnson's subversion, but a good subversion. Where, oh, you think you're going to have to go through all this crap, and then it just handles itself for you. Literally right as you walk in the door. Well, let me just clear that up for you. And there you go. Oh, well, we have this order to impound your ship, and it's gone. Sorry, I had to do the Bank South Park reference. Retrieve the holographic shroud. Speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Vicar Max. Vicar Max! He's a man with a plan. Increase your hack skill while Max is in the party. Sounds fun. Ooh, look at that. Increased range damage. Fine aim. What are his skills anyway? No. What's he good at? Okay. Melee damage, range damage, times 12. That's pretty good, I guess. He seems to be better with melee damage, if I'm being honest. Aggressive. Always engages. Told to continue fight until combat is over. I see. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be good. Alright, let's get out of here. Wow. This city lags so much when you first get into it. It's funny. Within the span of minutes, I got my ship impounded, and I got it unimpounded. Spacer's choice. Ooh. Disgusting. Alright, let's get this over with. Hello, Spacer.
If it's between the Unreliable and the Rest and Go, I believe I'll sleep on the ship.
Okay. What? Hello, Gladys. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. You just keep writing.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Heh. Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
I wasn't aware of that.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Oh, thank
Now,
God.
I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's like a mix between BioShock, Fallout, and Borderlands. It's definitely got a bit of all of those. Although this part is kind of reminding me of Mass Effect a little bit. Tell me more about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
If it screws over the board, say no more. No qualms here, let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
I see. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Yeah, the aesthetic kind of looks like BioShock. The plot structure is kind of like Borderlands because you've got this authoritative corporation with basically government power that is oppressing the people. And then you've got basically bandits out in the wastelands, just like Borderlands. And then you've got this RPG system that is very reminiscent of Fallout. I'm just saying. Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Good thing I got my ship unimpounded.
Worth selling. Might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
I see.
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Ooh. Bring them down from the inside. Abandoned outpost. Corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
You got it. Let me see what you got for sale. What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
We'll see Thomas
You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Lol. Anyway, Thomas, the in-space part actually reminds me of Mass Effect.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Aw, you're so sweet. You really do follow the stereotype of the nice old lady. I really appreciate it. Whoa. Game's having some trouble loading in there, isn't it, for a second? At least it didn't crash. I actually purged the NVIDIA drivers completely from my computer recently. And then I installed the latest NVIDIA drivers over that. NVIDIA Experience had been giving me trouble, but ever since I did that, no problem. And it seems to be helping with this too. Even if it crashed right now, it lasted over an hour without crashing, so I think that's pretty good. Like I said though, this kind of reminds me of BioShock meets Mass Effect. I don't know, Gary. I don't think she's acting like that. Otherwise, why would she tell you to do something morally questionable? But it does screw over those crooked corporate authoritarian types. So, hey, whatever works, right?
Machinery must be housed on a sublevel.
Okay, the funny thing is that some people think that, ooh, because there's a corporation that's a bad guy, then it must be anti-capitalism. That's like saying it's anti-government, because this corporation is acting as a government, if you think about it. You sure retro future science fiction set dressing with Fallout gameplay is kind of a Ken Levine trademark? Yeah, I guess so, but I don't know, maybe it's because I have more familiarity with freaking Mass Effect than I do with System Shock. I've actually never played System Shock. I know, I really should one of these days, but right now, I've got a huge backlog of games I haven't really played before, if I'm being honest, that I probably really should, but that's beside the point. Like I said, I don't think this game is anti-capitalism any more than it is anti-government, because the board is basically acting as both a corporation and a government, if you think about it. It just happens to be a crooked corporation. There are crooked corporations. I think even people who are extremely pro-capitalism, extremely pro-free market can say, yeah, some corporations are bad, and we should probably starve them of their money. I'm just saying. I'm not going to name names.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I see you're working on something. You're very scuffed. I'm captain of the Unreliable, recently unshackled from Groundbreaker's impound.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Relax. You seem like a nice person. I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here.
You seem nice.
So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Looking for stuff, actually. Okay, now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
Good point.
We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Trust me, I plan to undermine the crap out of the board. Parvati, you wanted to speak to Junlei, go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
She's so cute when she gets flustered.
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
No need to be so formal, Parvati.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Thanks, Junlei. I'd had some other questions for you. Nice job, Nice job, Parvati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
I can tell you're a very busy woman. Seems kind of warm in here. What's it like being in command around here? You don't have a lot of faith in the board. We'll be on our way. You have a good one. I don't know why the camera was suddenly pointed lower than it should, but well, whatever. I probably wasn't being a pervert. Probably. At least not intentionally. I mean, my guy might be. Ooh, an ad drone.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, I can't believe it's not yours. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Would you let me read? Buy now, with added quality. Waste disposal, huh? Cool. Very helpful. Oh, are you the Moon Man? Huh. Looks creepy. You're the Spacer's Choice mascot, eh?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom.
Taste the freedom that I'm being compelled to tell you.
Slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Okay. You work for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery.
Very funny, Thomas.
Sure smells as good as it looks.
Yeah. You got a point there. Although, I'm pretty sure he's not big enough to do that. Unless that planet is for ants. What is this? A planet for insects? Well, don't go looking into it. It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
Same. Gonna quit staring at me? Come on. It's extra creepy when you do it.
Beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Lol. I've got to ask about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
I'm just curious about it. You doing all right in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Also, SCC service androids tend to snowball from a single malfunction and flattened fifth out of tune. Oh, sing. Sorry, for some reason I thought you meant singe. Okay, that's interesting information, Thomas. Can you see in there? Where can I get a hat like yours? Enough hat talk. Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
I get it. You're desperately trying to sell me Spacer's Choice. Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here.
Oh, he's being honest.
Why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
I got him to accidentally be honest with me. How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers.
Forget brushing his teeth. How does he eat?
Breath wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
I see. Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker.
Man, I feel sorry for this guy now.
The Halcyon Colony.
I thought he'd be obnoxious, but he seems very depressed. I'm just gonna leave him alone. I'd hate to pester him further, you know? Must really suck. Oh, wait. Is there something I needed here? Oh, retrieve the... Gave a device to Alex Hawthorne. It uses biometric. Purchase a nav key. Oh, yeah, I have to do her quest for her. Yeah, I agree, Gary. I feel sorry for him. You can tell they're obligated to do this crap. He says taste the freedom, while he clearly has no freedom himself. Taste the freedom that I'm contractually and legally obligated to tell you. You can tell he lost his spirit long ago. Well, don't worry, once I tear down the board systematically, all will be well. Probably.
Hey, you got a second?
Who are you?
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by.
Really?
I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look.
What are your ambitions?
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Well, you're smug. I'll give you that. You're pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
What are your ambitions? Tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked.
Wow, he's just like her.
Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
He's like Pravati. Are you reading off your hand? I'm enjoying this. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
I hope.
I'm sorry. He's funny.
Little
Secondly,
bit.
I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
How good actually are you? Let him continue.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
What do you think?
That was real good, Felix.
What do you think, Thomas and Gary?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Should I hire him?
What do you think? Am I in?
I'm gonna let you guys determine it. What do you guys say? Crap, come on. Yay or nay? Okay. Sounds like a diamond in the rough. Say no more. Good. I've heard enough. You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
You better not make me regret this. We'll see you in the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Oh man, he's so excited.
Felix.
He is pretty much just like Pravati, in that he's sort of endearing with how much he tries. Gotta see myself in him a little bit.
Lively, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not winded. Honest. My
Really?
boot was untied.
Sure it was.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
Lol. I think so, Andloof. How's it going? Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight. Join us for another unforgettable adventure in the Outer Worlds! Woo! I'm doing alright, thanks.
Good. You're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity.
It's not like I missed you or anything, Baka. Oh great, she's Cinderella.
Captain.
The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. I see. Cool. Huh. That's cool. Right. I remember someone being in there. That must have been you. Sorry, if I haven't seen someone in a while, especially if their name isn't the most memorable, I don't quite place names as well. But yeah, I think I remember you. I'm pretty sure. Who are you? There's no response from the auto mechanical unit. A serial number etched in the chassis includes the letters SAM. Leave the auto mechanic alone. Okay, I guess I'm not skilled enough. Yep, my name is Hank Hill. I'm the ultimate Texan engineer. I'm like a mixture between Hank Hill and the engineer from TF2. I solve practical problems. Pick up the pep pills. I tell you what. Degeared with doodles in the margins. Okay then. Cool. There's a lot of stuff in here. Wait. What the? First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Oh. This is her room. My bad. A stern older man with warm eyes. Still stands that the full name is Henry Hill. Funny stuff. Maybe I shouldn't just take her stuff. Purple berry punch. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna have to confiscate your foodstuffs. And definitely not because I plan to eat it later. It's for your safety, you understand. Probably. Hello, Felix. What can you provide to the crew? Actually, I'm pretty sure I should... Now that I've got a little goal here. Die robot, a few kindred spirits. Cleaning machine. Ask Ada about the SAM unit. Huh. Literally didn't notice that until you started this play last month. Well, it's an interesting story. Search Zoe's home for clues. Grace doesn't have any clue solution. Talk to Dr. Wanda. View the distress signal recording on your ship. I should probably set that as the active because I'm going to need that thing. That nav chip. Whatever it is. Supposedly abandoned is requesting help. There we go. Well, I mean, whatever gets us out of here, right? At least we're finally out of that Edgewater community. Not to say that... I'm not saying the Edgewater area was bad or anything, but it's good to have some variety, you know? Hello,
Welcome
Ada.
back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I may as well ask about Sam while I'm here. Picked up this distract signal. Know anything about the auto mechanic gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I think I remember seeing Goodfellas, I just don't remember that part. Okay, I picked up this distress signal. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Man.
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Good.
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Sounds good. Okay, talk to you later, Ada.
See you soon, Captain.
Ah. The movie was adapted from his autobiography. Oh my, you upload so much it says the stream I watched when you fought Professor Chaos that said 2 weeks ago felt like 1 month because you upload so much. Well, I do upload twice a day. Well, recently it's been thrice a day because Battlefield 5 was free over the weekend recently, and I may have splurged out and recorded a ton of Let's Plays for that. You know, I wanted to take advantage of the situation. May as well before I had to return, before I could no longer use it. I'm not sure about returning it. I had to uninstall it. I could have bought it, but I'm not really sure it was worth that. But it was fun though. It was actually more fun than I thought it would be. I took advantage heavily. Codec. Okay. Ah, look at that. Cute. The basics. Exploration. Symbols, companions, stealth. Holographic shroud. Indeed. Okay, Felix. What do you got? Let's give you a little bit of an up... Ooh, he's got a good weapon, too. Maybe I should make them more likely to attack him because he seems like he knows what he's doing. Maybe not. This game like the third Dead Space? What do you mean like the third Dead Space? It's more like Fallout meets BioShock or something like that. It's made by Obsidian. You know, the people who made Fallout New Vegas. Oh, Terra 2. I'm guessing that's where the map wants me to go? Ah, Rosway landing pad. Oh, cool. It's a different part of the same planet that I was on earlier. Phineas's lab.
Above Roseway, Captain.
Awesome. Okay. Can we actually get to there?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, that's a good point. I actually noticed that myself when I got the helmet first. I looked at it and I thought, you know, that kind of looks like the helmet from Dead Space. I think that looks a bit like that. Transition to Rosway landing pad. You know what, I may as well bring him with me. Sorry, Vicar Max. You'll have to stick around here for a little while. Although you do seem like the... Oh, wait. Right. I'll have to unselect him and select you. Because I'm not going without... Crap. I forgot how to pronounce her name already. Shrug. Verratti. Having trouble closing the distance to use your melee attack, heavier armor blocking and moving under time dilation can all help. Oh, Parvati. Like I said, I'm not good with names.
I like this place already.
Fantastic. I'm glad you do. Auntie Chloe's better than nature. Cute. Good to know there's rust everywhere. Although that's, no wait, that's just the paint peeling off. I was about to say, that's some bright rust. Guess I should have realized. Nope. No, it's not rust. It's just paint. Paint that's peeling off. I feel like you can have a great podcast voice speak as calm as you can.
Something chewed clear through that armor.
Really? Well, yeah, they did say there'd be creatures on this planet. Hello, this is Metroid Junkie, and welcome to the podcast. Like that? Welcome to the podcast. My name is Metroid Junkie. What would I even be talking about? Would I just talk about random events? Maybe video game news? I mean, this is basically a gaming channel. I suppose I could brush up on video game news. What the hell? Is that a robot that's in disrepair? Well, that's interesting. Huh. Well, at least it's actually loading in now. Evidently. Evidently they did. It's weird. As for life stories, trust me, I have no life story to tell. Not really. I'm a pretty boring person. We finally meet some of the wildlife from the load screen images. Yeah, it's a good thing they're dead. Probably a good thing for me. Although maybe one or two at a time I could handle. Oh, hey, buddy. You okay? Finally a
I done had
live
enough
one.
of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Yeah, I noticed that. It seems to me like they couldn't quite make an open world game that streams everything in completely on the fly. They had to do a lot of loading screens when you go into chunks. So I guess that's the one thing that it has a disadvantage of when it comes to between it and Bethesda's creation engine. They pay you to whine, or you just do that for free. Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
What? Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told. and I was told not to do such.
Ah. Okay. Well, it is really pretty. I actually, I got a mod that changes the ini file. It actually makes the colors more vibrant, and it removes other things like depth of field and motion blur and chromatic aberration. So it does look a lot crisper than it did before. I actually like it a lot better this way. What happened here?
Alarms went off, wraps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
What about the people outside? What were you doing outside? You said the wraps broke loose. Did you have them caged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
Really? Can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
I've heard mixed feelings about Death Stranding, although it seems like, if you ask me, there's a conspiracy theory going around that a lot of the review sites that are bashing on it may have been ordered by a certain company that doesn't like Hideo Kojima very much. Wink, wink. What were you doing outside?
What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac. Hell of a job until all this. Anything else you'd like to know?
I'm just gonna take a look around.
Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Heh. Well, hey. If it means there's a rivalry between you two, I'd like to stir that up for my own benefit. But I'm not going to tell you that. Hello. How's it going, man?
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
Who were you expecting? If I was here to kill you, you'd already be dead. Right the first time I'm here to end your life. You must be Anton Crane. No, did you send the distress signal?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
He's lying. Under control? That we call hiding in an abandoned town surrounded by raptidons?
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
I'm not sure it's right to fault a man for trying to survive.
I kind of agree with her. Let's hear him out before judging him. What happened here?
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
Lovely. What are you researching?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
It's immoral. He's doing something. There's something up here. But why cancel the distress call?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
What's going on here? Tell me what you're actually doing here, or I will let them know myself.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
Yeah.
I suppose it can't hurt.
I just want to know.
If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Maybe one day, Andloof. Wait, this is all about toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Sure. Go for it. Please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
That doesn't sound very good. You can catch it however you like, it's still just toothpaste, so what do you need from me?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Remove the cretins, retrieve the research, check. You want I should handle your raptidon problem?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard.
Someone actually made a meme based on that.
Is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original, by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab.
There was a meme on that. They don't make games hard enough anymore. Okay, Doomer. Who's Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
Lovely. You just completely forgot about him. Sounds like it was chaos. You should give yourself a break.
You don't understand. He was my responsibility. All of the people stationed here are, regardless of their thinking on the matter.
Really?
If he has died, too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name. And far too much paperwork.
So you don't care about him. And all you care about is how it affects you.
I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness.
What should I mistake it for, compassion? It makes sense the player character already knows what the monsters are called. They're everyday colony wildlife, not invasive alien animals. It's a good point, Tommy. What should I mistake it for, compassion? You must see how one could do exactly that, can't you?
It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
You really are an insufferable I guess I'll just have to take your word for it.
And my colleague, Jameson, will you find him for me?
Of course. I'll do it. But, if I find that knockout stuff that prevents me from having to kill all of them, that might be helpful too. Just saying.
This Crane guy cares more about his research than his own people.
Anton's data. It is pretty messed up, isn't it? Hopefully we can save both. That would be the best.
Runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill. Over the garage.
If we can do both in one shot, that would be even better, wouldn't it? Well, I am live streaming on Twitch and DLive literally right now, so it's not just that. Wait, what the hell? Oh, here we go. Hey, buddy.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
Wow, that's harsh. What are you talking about? I'm not here to kill you.
Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then?
I'm here to help. Someone sent a distress call.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if you got the carbon in here.
I tried to go on Mixer, actually. Believe it or not, I did try to add Mixer to it, but when I tried to authorize it with Restream, it wouldn't let me. So you can blame Mixer for that. The scientist seems to have forgotten you're there.
We're gonna get this solved. I mean,
Hello?
Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction. Now, if you got the carbon in here,
I'm live streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and DLive simultaneously. I could add Mixer if it would just let me, but it was giving me errors. What are you doing there anyway?
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway.
If you run a wire from your capacitor there, you can bypass that circuit and save a little power.
Why, yes. I suppose I could.
Science!
Thanks.
I have become Professor Membrane. Shh, shh, not now, son. I'm making toast! That looks pretty lethal. Are you allowed to mess with tech like that? Need a hand?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps.
You don't know what you're doing, do you?
Schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Okay, got it. Sure, I'll see what I can find.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
I don't think so. No.
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Okay. I may not kill you, but I might just pilfer all your stuff. That's what I always do in games like this.
Done.
No one can see me, right? It's like, what's her name, Grace on Bioshock 2, she says, "Go on, you damn monster, do what you always do." And then I just went around and installed all her stuff. I am doing what I always do. Funny, right? Taking everybody's stuff is what I always do. Heavy machine gun. Nice. I hope they're cool with this. Hey, you don't mind me taking some stuff, do you? I mean, I'm gonna need some more supplies if I'm going to be out there risking my neck for these people. Just saying. The least they can do is give me some supplies. Right? Right? Okay. Not now, son. I'm innovating. While drunk on... Not now, son. I'm innovating. While drunk on vodka! I probably shouldn't shout too loud. Hello, Vaughn. Oh, I'm sorry, Cyborg?
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Exactly, Gary. Heck, this is an RPG. In many JRPGs, they don't mind you rummaging their house and taking whatever you can get your hands on, so why not here? Where were you when the outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
No job's worth. You're dedicated to your work.
Sure. Loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while.
And I suppose you want me to do it for you, right?
Me ahead. Know what I mean?
Really? We're likely headed that way. Anything we can do?
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Tell me what kind of benefits.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Given both these guys are shy nerds, they could really use that, am I right, Gary and Tommy? These two are about the nerdiest and socially awkward, I should say, not antisocial, just socially awkward. They could really use the pump to their charisma. Fascinating, I'm sure. You gonna tell me where I'm going? You have to be more specific.
Some people say rap musk makes it easier to attract companionship. Makes you more, appealing.
Really? Sounds fascinating. Yeah, I really don't want to know anymore. Cut to the chase.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Got it. Second lab down the road, and when I get there?
My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot.
Awesome.
It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
Got it. Alright, so this stuff is valuable?
If you have a buyer. I got a contact who wants to haul the entire batch to Byzantium. Help me out, I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am, when you deliver to me.
Okay. Alright, I'll head over there and keep an eye out. Do I need to get a code for the door from Anton?
No, I mean... nah. In fact, don't mention this to Dr. Crane. At all.
Alright, I'll head up there and keep an eye out.
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
Awesome. Yeah, maybe... I don't know if Membrane would be the kind of person to get drunk, though.
So those charisma-enhancing benefits...
I imagine he drinks a lot of coffee, though.
Smoke, right?
He probably stays up. He probably has restless nights where he just does nothing but work on his scientific experiments. In fact, it was a pretty big deal how in Into the Florpus, the movie, he was actually there in person with his kids. It wasn't just a robot.
Supposed to be the living quarters?
You know what I mean?
Seemed about as livable as a coffin.
What do you expect? Do you expect them to be living the lap of luxury? It was pretty crazy how, instead of talking to them through a floating monitor, Membrane was actually there in person to make their breakfast. It was nice of him. He's trying to be a better father. And I support that heavily. Unique armor and weapons can be found around Halcyon, hidden away, sold by vendors, and given out as quest rewards. Mantisaur examined. It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. But I still have plenty of gum, so I don't know. Wait a minute. Did I not get that knockout stuff? Acquire, research. Crap. He's already outpaces Russians in the OTT-ness when he's sober. I'm not sure being drunk would help. I mean, you know, unless he wanted to come up with some ideas, in which case, couldn't he find something else that is now legal in certain states to give him a little inspiration? You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Not going to say it because YouTube will not like that, but you know what I mean. I think you understand exactly where I'm coming from. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, crap, I forgot. Where did I meet that guy at who wanted me to do all this? Comms, communication room. Right. He said, I need something to knock him out with. Where was that?
Please tell me you've
Sorry, not yet. I have a few questions about this place.
I will be happy to answer your questions once I have my...
Okay. I can end my... What? What? A little over dramatic, wouldn't you say?
No, realistic. I don't get that research back, I'll be released from my indenture contract.
No, I did not get that reference, to be honest. I didn't get the reference, to be honest. Released from indentured servitude, isn't that a good thing?
You can't be serious. No contract, no work. No work, you're a pariah, cast out, shunned. Soon you'll find yourself among... deserters.
What's wrong with the deserters? Deserters?
You know, dregs, ne'er-do-wells, eking out a horrible existence on the periphery of society. Even if that's not my fate, I don't relish being sent to some backwater corporate township.
Are they paying this guy to be a jackass, or is he doing it for free?
He is kind of a jerk. Aren't you already in a backward corporate town, Anton? Either way, still a jackass. Stow it, Felix.
This is temporary, and simply a means to an end.
Why'd I hire this guy? Wasn't he the endearing guy who was kind of awkward? Now he's just being a jerk. I'd like to ask about something else.
Is it important? I've not the energy for idle chattering.
I'm taking Max with me next time. He can stay on the ship. The co-workers have been doing some off-the-book experimenting.
Oh, really? Who?
Should I rat them out? Ordis has been modifying some sort of weapon to use on the Reptidons.
Orson? Good. It will keep him from wasting my time. Sounds like he might actually be doing something useful for once.
Oh, right. Also, I'm out of time. I'm not really sure when I'm going to be able to do a live stream next because, well, let's just say, certain things have popped up. It's probably going to prevent me from streaming for a while, at least in a scheduled capacity. I'll see what I can do, but in the meantime, live streams will probably be a little on the short side, but there will be plenty of Let's Plays. Don't worry about that. I still upload every single day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because they're scheduled, and I can do that. So it really doesn't matter when I do them. All I have to do is just upload them. But yeah, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's when my Let's Plays are. Until the Battlefield Let's Plays run out, they will be publishing noon Eastern Standard Time. You can always subscribe and hit the bell icon if you don't want to keep up with all that stuff. And if you enjoy my content, feel free to hit that video with a like. I'd really appreciate it. But hey, you're your own person. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But anyway, that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like devastation. Very pretty devastation. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.